Hey everyone, I'm your host Ryan. Today, I want to talk to you about your income. Your blog is valuable. It's a collection of your thoughts, your content, and a way to express yourself. But as a future digital media professional, there's another level than just casual blogging. That next level is making money, getting paid for your blogging efforts. So, how do you turn your blog into a source of income? Well, a combination of three things: determination, networking, and the ability to communicate through multiple mediums. The first step to reach that trifecta of blogging success is creating content. More specifically, content that will engage an audience. Content creation isn't easy. You might create content that audiences love, or you might create content that they hate. The most important thing you can do to create content that audiences will love is know what the audience wants and understand what the audience wants to gain. To know and understand your audience, you'll probably have to go through a trial and error process before you strike gold. Once you strike that gold and see a rise in your engagement, you'll learn more about what the audience likes and dislikes. Follow the analytics to see how the audience is engaging and continue to apply that winning formula. If the content you're creating is getting engagement, more and more people will like and talk about your site, which will boost your confidence and will motivate you to keep going. There's also social media and in-person networking that will help you grow your potential audience. This process is where determination is necessary. If you're determined, you won't stop fine-tuning the content you're creating, and your audience will continue to grow. Communicating with your audience is also necessary. That's how your audience grows. We know that creating content is one of the ways you'll be communicating with your audience. There are three mediums that you'll be using to communicate with your audience: text, audio, and video. With text, the written word will be the center of the storytelling process. Audio, on the other hand, uses sound effects, background sounds, and the voice of the narrator to elevate the story. You won't always want to go with audio though. You might just want to stick with text. It all depends on the story that you're telling. One might have a greater impact than the other. You can even combine the two to create a great story that uses your text but also has audio as well. Last, but definitely not least, is video. Video has the most communication in terms of storytelling. You can use text and audio in your videos. You can use audio and the power of sound to transport the listener to different places. Video can combine all of the mediums, and it's the best way to impact your audience emotionally. That combination will keep the audience engaged. It's not enough to just create content. You'll need to know the audience that you want to reach. Sure, you can identify them with the traditional demographics like age, location, and gender, but there's more to it. You should be identifying them in terms of why. Why as in, why would they want to engage with your content? What's so unique about you and your content that would draw them to it? Well, if you know the qualities of the people you want to reach, then outlining what makes your content worthwhile and what makes it unique will be a breeze. It also helps to be somewhat qualified to speak about a subject. If it's just a common interest you have and you aren't an expert, make sure your point of view is interesting enough to keep their attention. A blog is an awesome tool for engagement because your audience can be anywhere around the globe. Something like talk radio is narrow and will only reach a specific demographic in a specific location. Thanks to social media, your blog can reach a much wider audience than local news or magazines. Identifying your audience is hard. Luckily, since you're a blogger, you can identify an audience that doesn't live nearby. They can be virtually anywhere, pun intended. These days, people using the internet are hanging out in a variety of digital locations. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Your audience could be anywhere. Depending on what your specialty is, one of those platforms might suit you best. Let's assume you plan on blogging about movies. You could make movie reviews and post them on YouTube or even Instagram. Regardless of the platform you focus on, your blog will still be relevant. You can embed any relevant content from any website to your blog, It doesn't matter if it's content you created or content that's related to your blog either. Embedding is a necessary tool for your blog's engagement. It ensures that your audience can find all of the content you've posted in one location. Oh, and if they found your content somewhere else, you can always lead them back to your blog. That's networking and communicating in multiple mediums. The key to long-term engagement is creativity. Don't just repackage a video from Facebook and post it on your blog. That won't do the trick. You need to bring something new to the table. Your audience will want to see authenticity. They want something they can't find anywhere else. They want to be able to share your content. Let's assume again that you're making movie reviews. Those reviews have to be new and different from other reviews. That way, your audience will stay engaged, discuss, and even share your content to others. If the content you're creating is thought-provoking, your audience will grow. Determination is essential. Seriously, you can't, and I mean can't, give up. The key to making your blog your source of income is engagement. A lot of people start off by putting videos on YouTube as a side hustle. Then, they get enough engagement that being a YouTuber becomes their full-time job. It's all about determination, networking, and communicating through multiple mediums. Hone your craft, expand your audience, and your blog can go from being a source of income to your main source of income.